Testing. Testing. Hello. Hi, people. Hi, stream watchers. Hi, streamy people, streamers, stream fans, stream heads. Hello. I'm a head out real. Hello. We hear you. Awesome. Awesome. Duker Sushi. Hello. Bonjour. 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 How? Hello. What is up? You can call us Twitch goblins, it's fine. Okay. Just wanted to give an update on my current situation. Still expected to be unpunished tomorrow. What the hell? What are you talking about? Why does it sound so ominous? Or like, I'm expected to be unpunished. Bro. What is going on? Not Degilim? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello. Huh? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I got punished on Monday and had to not interact with anyone for 4 fucking days. Damn, you should write a strongly worded letter to whoever punished you. You should write like a, you know, here's why it is unjust for me to be punished, for me to be grounded. Did you watch the Nun Pizza Left Beef today? What is that? I feel like I've heard of that. That's like, what was that? That was like a tweet or something? Hold on. Face mode. OMG, I'm not followed on here. Well, thanks for the follow now. Partner showcase? Oh. Oh, you mean because like there was nothing really in it? Um, yeah, I watched it. I set they're talking about the Nintendo Direct that was today, the partner showcase. The one that was like rumored for like 2 weeks, and then like they were like, actually, it's just a partner showcase. And I was like, no, please let that rumor not be true. And then it was true, and I was like, damn. It was yeah, it was fine. I set an alarm to like wake up before it, but uh my alarm didn't want to do it. It didn't want to actually wake me up. So I woke up like 9:10. It was like 10 minutes late, but then I watched the rest of it. And yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Like the Ghibli looking game. Yeah, the Ghibli looking game. Um, that one looks cool. That's the one I missed. I like have to like go back and be like, oh yeah, this one. Orbitals. That one looks fun. Um, and I just love like the art style. Like it just looks so like cute and cool. I'm like, damn, they've made video games look like so good now. They can do that now. Hopefully, a surprise direct later. Yeah, I think my money. I'm not actually. I'm not gonna put money on it, but like I would think that they'll do a normal one, like maybe in a week or two. If not, then maybe in March. And if they don't do it then it's like, okay, well, I guess we're waiting until June. Jekka, how are you? Hi, Cheetah. I'm pretty good. I should have like a slight headache. I might reach over on my to my little shelf where I have some off-brand Tylenol, and I might take that. It's like like the store brand. so maybe I'll die. Scooting over. But to this day, I'm still thinking of Half-Life 3. I have too much hopium. I've never played any Half-Life games, but you know, I've heard about Half-Life 3 for probably like more than half of my life. Oh, so yeah, I just know. I feel like that's like the last big thing people are waiting for, right? Because like it was Silk Song for a while, and then it was like I don't know. I forget what else it was. You know, it was always like Smash characters, and then it was Silk Song. Then it was like Metroid Prime 4, and then that game came out, and then it was like fine, apparently. Ugh, ugh, that whole silence was me like trying to swallow the pill. I'm so bad at taking pills. I've like always been bad at it. I don't know why. I think I like get in my head. I'm like, this is even like with water. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna swallow it, and then it's gonna go down the wrong pipe, and I'm gonna die. And it's like, I'm so bad at it. No, I do have water. I'm drinking it with water, but like, it's like you put like the pill in your mouth, and then you know you take a swig of some water. But then in my experience, like I don't know if like are you just supposed to like go like and like swallow it like immediately? Because like for me, it's like the pill always like then starts like moving around in my mouth, and sometimes it like floats up, and then it's like at the then I'm like blah blah. Oh, it's like it's floating around in my mouth, and then I have to like try and like position it so like when I do swallow the water, it'll definitely go down. Because sometimes I've swallowed the water and then the pill gets like stuck on my tongue, like on the back of my tongue, and then I'm like, "Ugh," and then it tastes horrible. I pour the water first, then drop the pill in. See, that seems like harder though, because like if you have like a lot of water, if you have like a mouthful of water, then how do you like how do you like get the pill in? Like open your mouth like yes, okay. HRT has made me a better gold master. I take my 3 pills at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. It's like sometimes I can do it, and then sometimes I can't. Like I I do take like medicine like every morning, but I don't know. I'm still just bad at it. Even with that, I'm just like think of yourself as a dog and the pill as a small plastic something you shouldn't eat. Then it just goes right down. Oh my god. No. Or think of it as a single grain of rice. I mean, it's like a fat grain of rice. Ugh. Okay, I just took the second one. Two Tylenol, but that was like fine. I mean, well, that one was faster, but even that, like, I felt it like go down. It's like, ah, it's like my weakness, my one and only weakness. Now I took Tylenol, so now I'm gonna get autism or something. I don't know. But even a grain of rice that big, you wouldn't chew. I would chew a big grain of rice. If someone like gave me like a fat piece of rice, I'd put it in my mouth. I'd probably like suck on it for like a little, like, and then I'd probably chew it and then swallow like a gummy bear. Your TS look like FS? What does that mean? Your T's look like F's? Oh. Wait, no, they don't. Wait, I'm confused. What, like on the in like the font on my chat? A chat font? I don't know. They don't. I don't think they do. I mean, they're similar, but I think normal T's are similar to F's. Did you hear about the guy who ate a bunch of AI art at his school? Yes. Yeah, I saw I saw the picture of him and uh like an article written about it or like what they say? He ate like so someone like had like an art exhibit up um and they like won an award from like I don't know if it was at like a museum or like just at a school or something like that, but there was a whole art show and they won an award for like this AI art exhibit where it just had like a bunch of small AI generated art pictures like put up on the wall. I don't really know exactly what it looked like, but I know that it had like many different like parts, little pieces of it. And this one dude, um, I don't know how many pieces he ate. I think he ate like 17 pieces, but he like went up, he went up to the art installation and just started eating them like super crazy fast. Like, um, and he said the reason that he did it was because it was AI art that was like, shat out so that he wanted to eat it so he could shit it out. Yeah, it was like a moment of inspiration. It was honestly like kind of more art than the actual like art installation was. Because I don't consider generative AI like art, at least like, you know, especially like how it is, where it's just taking like other people's stuff and like mishmashing it. And it's like, yeah, people were calling it performative art. Yeah, like that dude did performative art by eating the AI art. Hi, Punk Bunny. Think of the pill as an AI generated image, and there's a security guard right around the corner. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. That's true. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. If you follow me, you you pretty much know like my stance on like generative art or whatever. You pretty much know. I don't have to go into that. But yeah, today I am emo. Emo. Today I'm emo and I'm gonna be finishing these illustration commissions that I started that I want to finish. I just have to do like the shading pretty much, and then I don't know. We'll see if how I'm feeling after that. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta finish this. I've already been paid for all of these. So I've just been working on them, and I'm like, I gotta ship these out. It's me. Yeah, it's Hammock. Hi, this is my first stream. Hello. Welcome to your first stream. Happy birthday. Didn't know you were streaming. I didn't know that either. I just pressed buttons on my computer and then like things happen and then I don't know. And people started talking to me and yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm up for it. I talk say Foxy. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start doing the shading for this one and like playing around with the colors. Uh, I was like coloring this lollipop before, and before it looked like horrible, but then I redid it, and I found out there's like a twirl tool in Clip Studio. Um, and that's how I did it. I was like, oh, I could twirl. I could do a twirl. The little lad looks like the meme. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I was requested to do. Let me alter this yellow a little. Okay, how am I supposed to like? I gotta shade this. I gotta shade these colors. How do I do art? Wait, there is. There is. You go up to filter. I don't know if it's gonna show on stream just because of how I have it set up, but it's under filter. You go to distort, and then there's like a twirl tool and a ripple tool and a wave tool. But you have to like first you have to select what you want to twirl, like that. So if I go to the lollipop, then I go to just filter, distort, twirl. I could like twirl it even more, like you could go like that and make it like that one looks pretty cool too, actually. I kind of like that one a little more, actually. I might, I might do that. It looks more like organic. First time viewer came from YouTube. You're so chill that I wish this community was manifested physically. Um, I mean, it's as physical as like the internet is, I guess. Right? I do have a Discord server also. I just don't advertise it um much, and especially not on YouTube because I don't like annoying little kids joining. Because that happens sometimes, and there's like rules that's like don't join if you're under this age. But then like you'll have kids like literally join, and in their bio it's like I'm 12, and it's like bro. A, you shouldn't be on Discord like at all, and B, like the rule is literally like 16 plus. Would you say your server's 18 plus only? It's 16 plus, but it's been 16 plus for like years now. Um, I don't know. I've thought about making it 18 plus, but I don't know, whatever. You gotta say more swear words. I don't even think that does anything. I feel like kids these days, they hear all kinds of crazy stuff. Even if I'm talking about like the socio-political state of the world, they're like, "Oh, the funny goober, I want to join the Discord server." Ah, and let me take off my turtleneck. There you go. I'll take off my helmet. Say pingus. In Stranger Things season 1, it was the little baby saying the most swears. Yeah, right. I don't know. It's like if you're like a Family Guy, like I feel like the people who think Family Guys are the funniest are the people who like either are 14 or have like the brain of a 14-year-old. That song, God, Family Guy. Well, I just mean like like I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically Family Guy, but like I think of like those are like people are like, oh, these are adult shows, but it's like those are the kind of like adult shows that it's like, oh, this is like a 14-year-old's like idea of what adult is. My dad thinks Family Guy's hilarious. Well, I mean, you said it. You said it. It was Family Guy has some fun jokes. I don't want to. I'm not like saying like, oh, Family has shit, but it's like I wouldn't consider it mature in any way. It's like they swear and they say like there's like offensive jokes and whatever that like yeah like you probably wouldn't want like a kid repeating, but I wouldn't call it like a mature show. Mm-mm. I know people who attempt to dox people if mods ban them from a server. I'm not kidding. Uh, yeah. People are gonna do whatever. People are gonna do whatever, and like you just have to react to it like however you can. How do I want to do this? Are my alerts not working? Wait. Anonymous gifter, thank you for the freaking gift sub. Why did it not show up? Hold on. I gotta check my Streamlabs, see if the alerts are working. I feel like that should have popped up, unless um I don't know. How do I log in on this website? There's like a sign up button, but I don't want to sign up. I want to sign in. Okay, here we go. I don't know how oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, it's working. Okay. I was like, I don't know how to test this. I forget. Mm-mm. Hey man, I just want to thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for the thanks. Family Guy is monkeys on keyboards. If you actually watch a full episode of Family Guy, it's just a trillion jokes with no punchline, but there's so many of them that eventually one makes a funny clip. I mean, yeah, that's like basically what became of that show more like it's like they just took the cutaway gags and they're just like, okay, that's the whole show now. Seth MacFarlane should turn himself into the Frank Sinatra mouse in real life. Was that him? And Sing? Hi, it's Slav Cat. Life or death for Blueberry Boy. Ooh, I like these colors. These are good colors. These are good colors. It's true. It's right. Hmm. More like Seth MacFarlane. Do you have a particular method for choosing colors, or is it just whatever? Usually it's just like, um, I don't know. I just think in terms of like warm and cool. Um, I don't have like a particular method really. A lot of times with commissions though, I will just like take, like the reference sheet and then I'll just take those colors and then I'll like tweak them a little bit. This is XD song. XD. Yeah. When they called that channel XD, did they mean for it to be like the emoticon? Oh, like Disney XD? I don't know. Maybe because it came out like when the internet was a thing, like when it was starting to be a thing. And I think XD was like already part of like text talk or whatever. I don't know. Might have been. I gotta sleep. Love you. Whoa. I hope you have a nice night, Betsy. And get some good sleep. Yeah, because like XD is not really like a thing. Like there's DX, and that stands for like director's cut. I know that because of Sonic. Um, but then when it comes to like XD, I don't think that stands for anything. They never seem to stylize it to look like a face at all. That's true. They never really did. So that's why I'm not like 100% sure. Boop, boop, boop. Is the cut in the shape of an X? What cut? Mac. Nah. I gotta pick music I want to listen to. Hi, Candy the Deer. Boofa. Hi, Ahmed. I thought it stood for deluxe the whole time. Oh, maybe. Maybe. That's also a good theory. Where's the etymology nerd? We need the etymology nerd on this. I love the etymology nerd. Hope you've been well. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. I'm working on a new video already. And also trying to work on more freaking merch for to make money. Was that funny? I don't think that's funny. Like I need money to like live and stuff. I gotta like pay rent. Is this a joke to you? Different playlist. But all the jacket shirts are gone, yeah. Yeah, those are all gone. I bought like I did the whole pre-order campaign and I bought enough to fulfill those orders and then I bought extra with like some of the money I made from the pre-orders. Thinking like, okay, yeah, and then I'll I can sell the rest of these. And that'll be cool. And then yeah, and then when I made the second uh like t-shirt ad video, that was me trying to sell like the last of the ones I had bought. So if I wanted to sell those again, I would have to like order a whole new batch of them. Uh and I don't know about that. I don't know. Gonna down an energy drink and have a showdown with Al Quasarmi. I will lose. Have fun with the art. I don't know who Al Quasarmi is, but good luck, Kazu. Thank you. Let's be on the new merch then. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on stuff. I'm like brainstorming. I have an idea. I'm just working on like the design for it. But I don't know. It's hard. Designing merch is hard because it's like I'm like this has to A be possible and B look good. Sometimes I don't know what looks good. Like sometimes I mean like when I see clothes, I know it looks good, but like trying to envision clothes or like a hat or something, I feel like it's harder for me for some reason. I don't know why. It's like, oh well now I'm trying to make like an original version of that thing. And that's hard. my club. Ah. Luke Cartoons. Luke Cartoons. What's up? Thank you for the raid. Hi, Ray Doors. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream, Luke Cartoons? Hope it was good. I'm working on shading for these commissions. It was just setting up some stuff for Valentine's Day. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, Valentine's Day is like, what's today? The 5th? Next Saturday? Whoa. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? Never got the opportunity to shade or even perfect it, but I just like finding specific colors to give off certain shading effects. Yeah. Yeah, like different shading bling bling. Bling bling. It does change a lot. I think shading is like really important, but it is hard at times. Because it's like sometimes it's like, oh, I drew this thing and it's in 2D, but now I have to like envision it in like 3 dimensions to make the shading look good. And sometimes it's like, oh, well, what I drew. Most of the time it's fine with me now, but I used to run into that a lot where like I draw something and then I'd be like, oh, wait, this makes no sense in 3D at all. So like I can't shade it with like 3 dimensions in mind. I have to like do some other weird shenanigans. Is that a specific brush or is that custom? Um, I think this is one that I made myself, but I think it's just like a version of gouache. Gouache? I don't know how you say that. I forget. I made this like so long ago and I just haven't thought about it like ever since. Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of alteration on like a brush that is just in Clip Studio. Wish I knew how to do shading. I understand which colors to use, but never exactly where the shadows are supposed to go. That's where like the 3D-ness of it comes in. It's like, oh, you kind of have to like know how to shade 3D things. Like you have to like practice with that sort of stuff. And then But then it's like, oh, but then you also have to like know how to like sort of unless you're going for like super stylized shading, you kind of have to figure out like, oh, well, how do I now I have to like envision this thing that I've been working on, you know, as a 3D object, and then think about where the light's coming from. Blah, croissant, Itsy, hello, thank you for the raid. What is up? How was your stream? I hope it was nice. That's like 2 raids within 5 minutes. What are raids? Someone else explain that. I don't feel like explaining. That's when you start imagining everything as balls, tubes, and cubes. Yeah, pretty much. You're like, oh yeah. If this was a ball, how would the light be hitting it? If this was you know, a cube or a tube.
Oh yeah.
No, a raid is just when someone else was doing a stream and then they finished their stream and then they're like, well, I have all these people watching me, so I will send them to another stream that's still going since, you know, since I'm done now. I like when people raid into Jaw and get thrusted into the scary zone. I haven't raided Jaw in like years. Mostly because I haven't been consistently streaming for like, you know, years. Um but I remember raiding into Jaw is kind of scary. It's kind of like scary positive. It's like there's just so much going on. Uh I'm like I have to be like mentally prepared for that if I'm gonna like actually I'm gonna do that. We love Jaw. Yeah, Jaw is cool. Jaw gets the official Jackademia seal of cool. Yes. Ugh. Buh. We should raid a village or something instead of a streamer. What's the saying? It's like sometimes it takes a village, or it takes a village or something. What is that? I don't know if I like this shading on these little grabbers. It takes a village to raid another village and take all their stuff. Is that the saying? That's a good lesson for life. It's definitely the same. Yeah, like, I don't know. That seems applicable to like most people, I would think. Probably. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this goon. It's a goob, not a goon. It's both. You could be both. Booth. You could be both. Goon and goob are not mutually exclusive. And I'm talking about like the noun goon. I'm not talking about gooning. There's a difference. And if you don't know the difference, then I don't know if I can help you there. I don't know if I can help you. I mean, he's a bad guy. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What does goop maxing look like? Um, I don't know. Sticking like peanuts up your nose or something? Probably it. Goobing until just before you whimsy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's yes. That's good. Mm. Like sometimes I'm good at shade and then other times I'm not good at like highlights. Like highlights are they're like a whole different beast sometimes. Pursing. Hi, Pursing. Throwing shade. Yeah, I get it because because it's like funny or something. Because it's like the other thing that people say. So that makes it funny. That makes it funny. Personally, I think being funny is awesome. I think um I think it's pretty cool to be funny. Raise your hand if you like funny things.
Jigado Yahoo.
Jiggada yahoo. Actually, Bucket, thank you for the resub for 44 months. Tutorial of how to be awesome like you when. Yeah, wouldn't it be like really cool if I offered like a master class on like how to live my exact life? And then I could sell it for like, you know, like $500 a month or something. You get exclusive access to my large wealth of knowledge and tricks that'll definitely work and not just enrich myself. Your life is worth $500. No, but you see, it's a business. So if I convince like, 100 people to sign up for my master class on how to be a successful nut YouTuber, um, and then that's 100 times 500. What is that? That's like, oh, this is embarrassing. What is that? Like 50,000? $50,000? And then I'm rich. And all I had to do was tell people that they could do exactly what I did. It's like Ninja. Ninja had the how to be an influencer master class or whatever. And I'm pretty sure everybody who bought it is like rich and famous now. Probably. Like I don't think anyone who bought that like it's not like it was a scam, right? $500 cigarettes? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Cigarettes are bad. They will kill you. They'll kill you and then they'll laugh. Like, ha ha ha, you're dead now. No, but for real, in case my sarcasm wasn't obvious, don't ever listen to like anyone who's like, I can tell you exactly how to become rich and famous. All you have to do is follow these 5 steps. It's like that's not how anything works. Especially if they're like selling it. Have you ever played video games live, or like what other kind of live streams have you done? I used to do video games live. Um, when I streamed like 2 or 3 times a week. Back when I used to do that. I don't know if I'll do that again. At least like not on a regular basis, probably. I was thinking of streaming a game um next time I stream. It's called A Date with Chester 2. And I might stream that. Maybe. Maybe if I have the time. Whoa, what's that one about? It's about this otter named Chester, and you're like dating them. It's like a VN, a visual novel type thing. And it's also free on Steam and itch.io, itch.io. We'll be getting Tomodachi Life too. I definitely want to. Um, I probably will when it comes out. When does it come out? Like April? It looks pretty awesome. Although I really hope that they still have the concert hall. I heard some people say that like, oh, they don't think it's in the game based on like some stuff, but I'm like, come on, come on. We need that. We need that. That was like one of the most fun parts about that game. Got any thoughts about D&D? Um, Not really. No. I haven't played that much of it. I played like a one shot once. Is that what they're called? One shot? Yeah, I don't know. I played one of those once and then I was like part of a campaign that like ended like after like 2 months. Yeah, I don't know. It's the kind of thing like I wouldn't be opposed to doing it more, but I'm not like itching to do it more. It still counts. Yeah, I mean, I think it still counts. I just don't have many opinions on it or like thoughts on it. I'm just like, I'm like a what's like what's like the stage right after Virgin? Like, cause I'm not a D&D virgin. I guess I'm like a, and I'm not like a D&D hoe. I don't know. Amateur? I guess. I feel like amateur implies that I'm like doing it more though. Like I'm like trying to rise through the ranks. Hmm. Yep. To play Chester's new dating sim. That's what I was talking about before. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. And I might play it on stream. D&D retiree. Oh. Not a retiree, because it's like I wouldn't say like, oh, I'll never play it again. I guess I'm a D&D dabbler. That's what I would call it. I've dabbled. I'm a dabbler. Yeah, like I don't know, that feels right. That sounds right. Dabber, not dabber. No. No, 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 no. That's a completely different thing. That's not even the thing. That's not even what I'm talking about. That's not the thing. Okay, I'll feel pretty good about this one for now. That's when I started the shading. I think I wanted to like clean it up and like play with the shading, not the shading, the colors. Diendable. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Bring back the dab. I'm tired of 6-7. 6-7 is basically like the freaking. It's like the same genre of meme as dab. It's like movement that all the youngins they're all doing, and the old people they don't understand. They don't get it. Like what is it? What does that even mean? Except like the dab came from. I don't even actually know what the dab came from. I think it came from like a dance or like a rapper or something. 6-7's the new 21 to me, but 21 was like a punchline. 6-7 is pretty much the same as 6-9. It's not though. It's not because 69 is like a reference to like it's like an innuendo. Whereas 6-7, the entire joke is that it like means nothing. What's 9 plus 10? 6-7. That's stupid. That's dumb. The punchline is that it means nothing. It's like similar in my mind. It's like a similar punchline as like Among Us was, where like people would say Among Us in like a normal sentence, and then people would be like, oh, they said Among Us, or like people would see like the little Among Us bean, like in other objects or whatever. They're like, Among Us is everywhere. It's like I feel similar to that to me. I went to a Christmas parade a few months ago, and literally every single kid on every single float was absolutely screaming 6-7, and it made me feel a secret new feeling that I don't have a name for. Yeah, they should like. There's probably like a German word for that. Yeah, like I lost my train of thought. What was I thinking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, wait, I just remembered. I was at a Rangers game. I don't know if I said this on stream before, if I said this somewhere else, but I was at a Rangers game, like hockey, with my family, and on like the what is it called? The Megatron? No, it's not called a Megatron. I don't know. On the big screen, like during one of the breaks, one of the intermissions, they had like it's like now it's time for 6-7, the 6-7 cam, and they just had like a camera going, like pointing at the audience, and then whoever was doing the 6-7 thing with their hands, would was like put up on the big screen, and it was just like I was like, but this was like a month ago, like, and it's like still a like a thing. I don't know. It's I'm like I feel like when they're doing it like at sporting events and it's like become such a big public thing, I'm like, why is it still a thing? I feel like that's usually when like the meme dies, when it becomes like super mainstream. Maybe it's like it's just reflecting the moment. I think like 6-7 happened and then like the world just kept on getting crazier and crazier and now people are like holding on to it as like 6-7. It's comforting to me. It's the only thing I know. The Jumbotron? Oh yeah, I guess the Jumbotron. The Megatron. They should have a 6-7 cam like everywhere. Like let's just like, bring on the full surveillance and just have a have a 6-7 cam. Love the model. Thank you. Jumbotron at hockey games. Hockey arenas are less jumbo than the jumbotrons at baseball games. I don't know. You might be right. Just because like it's in the middle, as opposed to like the. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I was like, why did my model like froze for a second? What was I saying? Yeah, because the hockey jumbotron's like in the middle above like the ice rink, so like everyone has like equal distance viewing of it. Whereas I guess baseball, it's like way out in the outfield, so it probably is bigger. It's farther away. For sporting events, they should have a King Harkinian cam, and everyone gets to do their impression on the jumbotron. Oh, yeah, and everyone will know what it means, and it'll be awesome. We'll finally be like, it'll be like a culture, like we'll have a societal culture again. In the UK, we don't have jumbotrons. We just have Brexit. All the yeah, all the jumbotrons were taken away. Is that what happened? Sena Lectorovta. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Trying to figure out how to do this. Sometimes I'm like, I can do art, and then I say this all the time, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do art anymore. Art is hard. Ugh. Blah. Blah. Hmm. I'm trying to do the freaking like hair thing. Maybe it should just be higher. Like, 'cause I think that what's messing it up is like the part. Whereas like sometimes when they do hair shading, it like goes around. Wanna get away tonight. Can you describe each sport with one sound effect? Um, Baseball is like crack. Basketball is swish or swoosh. Swish or swoosh. Um, Football. Hmm. Football's like is hike. Is hike a sound effect? Like hike. Baseball's like crack. Baseball's not like crack. Okay, I just imagine guys pushing and shoving each other with a puck. But I don't know. I'm all out of sound effects. Basketball sounds like the buzzer. Basketball's like, eh. The buzzer beater. Oh wait, no, basketball already sounds like swoosh. That's right. Okay, hockey can have the buzzer. Hockey can go. I don't know. I'm tired of this. I don't like sports. Like it's not like entirely true. Like I don't mind sports. I'm not like I don't follow them, but like I'll watch some sports. If other people are watching, like I'll turn my brain off. Sure. I'll sit on the couch and eat snacks and like be like, "Oh, the guy got the goal. He got the thing in. Go team." You know, I'll do that. The shoe sliding noise for basketball. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, like the shoe squeaking on the floor. What song is this? Just look in the top right of the screen. It is Anamaguchi, yeah. I should do some sports because I'm practically a skeleton. Yeah, I guess I either do sports or like eat a bunch. Get fatter, get fatter. Yeah, let me know if the music's ever like too loud or whatever. That's like a evergreen uh ask. An evergreen thing you can always tell me. Music is good volume if a bit low. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. Whoop. What's up? Um, you know, working on comms. I think that's perfect. Okay, let's go. Cool, 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 cool. I will save that. Hmm. I don't think I like that color for the sweater lines. I find it's always the people you least expect listen to the most intense music. I used to not like intense music, like at all. And then I lived more more life, and then I'm like now I can like appreciate like people just like letting their emotions out like sometimes. But I feel like it has to be like still a bit controlled for me. Like I don't really like screamo or like metal that much. But I like punk. Chester has punk Chester, there's a punkademia. Well, right now I have the Mac emo uh eyeshadow. Sounds like me in horror media. Yeah, I'm like that with horror stuff too. Like I feel like I like horror when it's like that kind of more like there's like still like a purpose behind it. Like it's like, oh, it's a metaphor. Like I like that kind of stuff. It's like artful horror. Like I like artful punk, I guess is how I would describe it. I just like weird shit. I like weird shit too. Like the first band I was like ever really like super into um was Tally Hall, and I considered their stuff like weird at the time. You know, I've definitely listened to weirder since then, but I remember like I was like, this music's weird. I can't show this to people. Weird of Hawaii Part Two. Yeah, of course, of course. I was, I was like obsessed with Tally Hall for a few years. I heard that. I listened to Joe Holly, Joe Holly. So yeah, I was pretty deep in it. You fuck with Omori? I like Omori. I didn't love it, but like I liked it, and like I like Bowen, and Bowen did a bunch of music for it, and I like the art. You know, for a punk album, I'm gonna recommend Trans Day of Revenge by Gloss. I've never heard of them, but I will. Maybe I'll try and remember that. Put that in my thing. Hmm. I'm not seeing it on Spotify. I mean, I'm seeing like they have an EP. on Spotify that was released in 2016, but it's just called Demo 2015. Unless they don't put their stuff on Spotify, which is also fair. I'm gonna put it in my personal Discord where I put random links and stuff. Try YouTube. Most punks do not post on Spotify. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Cause yeah, Spotify sucks. Uh, one thing I've like kind of been, I wouldn't say getting into, but like that I am like curious about and like have been looking into a bit is like self-hosting type stuff. It all seems kind of complicated, but I'm like I'm decent with computers. Like I'm pretty good. I'm not amazing. Uh but I'm probably better than like most normies. And I don't know. I pay for like Google Drive and stuff like that for like to sync my files of like my projects and stuff between all my stuff, like my laptop and my desktop. And I don't know, I think it'd be cool if I didn't have to do that, if I didn't have to like pay them every year. And if I could like own my music. I have like vinyls and stuff, but I do like digital. Like that's way more convenient and like feasible for me. I'm like a geriatric old man with computers and have to ask my dad for help all the time. Wow. I feel like I'm in like I'm Gen Z technically, but I feel like I'm definitely on like the older end of Gen Z. And I don't know if they like kept on teaching kids computer stuff that long like after I finished. Like I feel like really young people today like don't know how to like do computer stuff. They just know Chromebook and phone. I think that's definitely like a thing. I'm super Gen Z and I'm no good at computers. I mean, I got a lot better at computers when I like got into Minecraft when that when I used to be into that in like middle school. Because I would like set up servers with my friends and I did like let's plays. We did Minecraft let's plays. So then I got like decent at like Windows Movie Maker because of that. And like I learned like how to, navigate your files on your computer and like stuff like that. So I don't even know like how much I learned from school. I learned most of what I know computer wise like from Minecraft. I want to try vinyls or maybe cassette tapes. Honestly, vinyls are cool. I'm I don't know about cassette tapes. I was interested in cassette tapes And then I like looked into it, and I don't know if things are different, but when I was looking into it like 2 years ago, um, a lot of cassette tape like players now aren't great. Like they'll like damage the tapes, or they're not very like high quality. Like it's hard to find like a high quality cassette tape player. Um, because that was my thought. I was like, oh, cassettes are so cool. Like, yeah, I would love to have like cassettes. Like that could be my music collecting thing. Because I have a friend who's like really into music, but he collects like CDs. So I was like, ooh, I like cassettes. Cassettes are cool. But I think a lot of like vinyls are way more like in than cassettes are. So like I think like a good quality cassette player is like really hard to find. As far as I know, like I haven't looked in a bit. Like maybe it's gotten better, but yeah, last time I looked, it was like, oh, like I would like find something and be like, is this good? And then I'd like look at like I'd look on like audio file Reddits and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, don't buy this. This is it's bad. Like it's not good. Vinyls are cool because they're like big pieces of art as well as music. Yeah, that's also fun with vinyls. Like I have two vinyls like hung up in my room right now. You have the Spirit phone cassette. What is that? What is that? I feel like vinyls and CDs are making a comeback, but I haven't heard much about cassettes. Yeah, like definitely vinyls have been like on on the come up for like a bit now, and CDs too to some extent. But yeah, I don't know about cassettes. I know some artists print cassettes. I think it's cool when they do, but it's hard. It's like I feel like it's harder if you're someone who wants the music to still sound good. Okay. Whoop. Whoopsie. Music so street racing core. Yeah, I can hear that.
Congrats on the launch of Date with Boromole 2. I really liked the part when Mortimer got arrested for DUI. Oops, spoilers.
What the hell? Duchamp, thank you for the 100 bits. Burrow Motul. Date with Burrow Motul. That's like a tongue twister. Date with Burrow Mole. Date with Burrow Mole 2. Date with Burrow Mole 2. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that. Yeah. Mortimer discovers what beer is and then goes off the rails a little bit. Thank you for the bits, Duchamp. Changed my life. Cool. Always doing my part. Or trying to, anyway. Cars, I mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to take my car off the road. Um, recently because I don't know if I said this. I might have said it already on a stream. I don't know anymore. But my catalytic converter got stolen. Got stolen and now I can't drive my car and I was like, I don't want to pay for insurance if I can't even drive my car. And I don't want to pay for a new catalytic converter for like my old car. I don't have the money for that. Who even steals those? I don't know. Ruffians. Apparently, like there's like precious metals inside of them, at least inside like the older ones, which my car had. So ugh, it was desecrated. I need Mark Robert to make catalytic converter glitter bombs. Who's Mark Robert? Mark Robert? Whoop, that's the wrong button. I recognize this picture from the last time I was here. Were you here last week? The last time I was working on it. Yeah. He's the smart sciencey guy on YouTube, makes inventions and stuff. Oh. There are a few of those. um there are a few of those. Like Markiplier. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw Iron Lung on Tuesday. Don't you know the package thief glitter bomb thing? I've heard of that. I didn't know who did it. I just know that it happened. But yeah, I did see Iron Lung. Did he do a Markiplier scream? I don't know. He definitely screams in it. Yeah. So I guess so. How was it? I would say like um overall it was good. Like it was good with the caveat that like knowing that like this is a YouTuber's like first foray into like directing and like writing like a movie and all that. Like I think the pacing and the writing could have been better, but it felt like it felt like an actual movie. Like, oh, it feels like there's like a person's like vision behind this. It's not like it wasn't made by like suits. Um so yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. It was like it was impressive for like a YouTuber, I would say. Did you play Iron Lung? No, I never played it. So I was kind of confused. I think that's part of why I think the writing could be better. I think the writing could be better in general, but for me, I was also like, what is even happening? I was like, like I didn't fully understand the premise. And I don't think they did like the greatest job at like explaining it or like showing it. Like I know the premise is like dude in a submarine. But then there's all this like sci-fi stuff also that I was like, wait, what? I was like, what's happening? Smosh movie or Iron Lung, which is better? I've never seen the Smosh movie, even though like I was like a Smosh freak in middle school. Did the Smosh movie come to theaters? I don't think it did. I hope it didn't. Did you watch the Fred movie? I did watch the Fred movie. I love the Fred movie. I think the Fred movie is like I thought it was funny as a kid. Bye, Mimikite. Bye bye. I never watched Fred movie. I never saw Fred show. What? What? That's crazy. You gotta watch Fred movie and Fred show. Well, not really Fred show. I think the Fred show sucks, but the Fred movie was good. I don't know if it's actually good, but like I liked it. Like it's like dumb. It's just like a dumb but like silly fun movie. And then there was the third Fred movie sucked though. The first two were like I thought they were fun. And we saw Fred iCarly special. I saw that also. That special is so funny because Fred's just like an asshole in it. He's just like, yeah, uh, I faked beef with your guys's web show as to create drama so that we both get more views. But also, I didn't tell you about it. It's whatever. He's like, I don't hate iCarly. iCarly's awesome. I'm just manipulating everyone for fun. I haven't watched the Smash movie or the Fred movie, but I heard they were both bad, and I didn't really like Fred to begin with. I found him pretty annoying. I liked annoying characters though. I don't know, they were funny to me. And it's funny because the movie knows that he's annoying, so it just kind of plays with that. And all the characters are like weird and also like annoying. It's like one of those movies where like it knows it's stupid, but it also takes its stupidness like weirdly seriously. Like the characters are like very like they're taking everything seriously, even though it's really stupid. If you manufacture drama for views and don't tell the person you're doing it with, aren't you just causing drama? I mean, yeah, pretty much. Did you fuck with Cheese from Foster's Home? Okay, I did not like Cheese from Foster's Home. Like that that character sucked. That was like too much. I liked Gurr. Yeah, I liked Gurr. Gurr was like a good amount of like random, crazy, screamy type humor. Was Gurr the first tacos waffles ever? Was it all literally just him? I okay, so I liked Gurr, but I also like I didn't really like watch Invader Zim like growing up. I was like I watched TV when it came out, but I didn't watch a lot of Nickelodeon and besides like SpongeBob. I don't know, I just never really wound up watching Invader Zim. Like there was like two episodes I remembered. Like I remembered like the one with PP, the hamster. I remember that from when I was a kid. You watched on Netflix Wii? Whoa. Whoa. I was a Cartoon Network fanatic. Yeah, I was more into Cartoon Network. I was like that was my bread and butter. My bread and butter. Trying to figure out what I'm even gonna do with this. Did you watch Dark Harvest where he just takes a bunch of kids and bullshit? I don't know if I saw that as a kid, but I did see that when I like went and revisited the show a little bit. I did watch that one. That's an episode that probably would have freaked me out as a kid. Like I don't like organs in general. So like I think organs are bad. I think if we could replace organs with like marshmallow fluff, uh think that be I would like that more. Is characters familiar or do they not like to? Someone named Anomalies. Hmm. I like organs. They make me function and work and live. Yeah, I mean they're cool for that, I guess. I used to wish I didn't have a physical body, but now I'm too dried up inside my brain to spend energy on worrying. Yeah, I think eventually you just kind of get to like apathy towards like certain things like that, like things where it's like, okay, well, it's not really possible for me to not have a corporeal form, so I won't spend too much energy like longing for that. I think that's just healthy. I think that's being healthy. Like there are things you can change, so that's different. But unless you want to like, I don't know, invent some deatomizer to like turn yourself into like, I don't know, like a gas or something. Uh, yeah, it's probably not worth worrying about. And yeah, sometimes I like eat meat, and then I'm like, whoa, that's like us. Like I'm made out of that, and that is weird to think about. Like I try not to. I try not to think about it because I don't know. It is weird. Reality's weird. It's like one of those things where I used to think about it a lot, like growing up. Like what? And we're all made out of meat and stuff. And like now, I just try not to think about it. And I'm like, yeah, it's not really that like it's not that crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's like I think it's funny when uh I think it's funny now as someone who has already had those thoughts when I hear other people bring it up, like, oh my gosh, have you ever like thought about like this and that? And then I'm like, yeah, yeah, I have. I'm like, welcome to the club. Welcome to uh the like that I don't know what the club's called. But I don't know. Sometimes if I think about that kind of stuff like too much, oop,
Golly!
hold on. The fire alarm's going off in my apartment. I think my roommate's burning something. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. You probably hear when I talk. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and solve this.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and the my apartment is not burning down. It's just smoky in the kitchen because I don't know, they're cooking, and I guess they burnt something. It's happened multiple times. It's like it's always the same roommate. So I'm like, bro, what are you doing? uh, what are the rules about chat? I don't know. Don't be annoying and don't be like bigoted. I guess those are my two rules. I guess. Hmm. Okay. What did y'all get up to while I was uh fixing the? Ugh. Oh my god, I like smell like smoke now. Ugh. Knuckles said, "Oh no." Yeah, he does that. Oh no. Knuckles said, "Oh no," after you left and ruined my joke. Damn. Enjoyed your recent video, by the way. I needed to hear that in the moment. Well, thanks. When I make videos like that, I feel like usually it's something that like I feel like I need to hear also. But yeah, I'm working on a new video and it's not existential at all. It's not it's not about the socio-political climate of the world anymore. So sorry, sorry if you were looking forward to that. I can make any video existential. I mean, I kind of can also. I have done that. But yeah, no. My next video, it's just gonna be like purely fun slash stupid. Like based on how it is right now, I'm like pretty much done with the rough draft of it. Let me tell you, it is way easier to write something like stupid than it is to write something that's like has to be like researched and like well put together. I need water. I'm getting all smoky. No, because my last video took me like I don't even know. It took me a long time to write, like over a month of like actual like writing. Because I'm like, I don't know. This is like it's important that I write this well because it's like sensitive. But if you're just writing about like stupid stuff, it's like so much easier. It's like, oh, cool. I have trouble writing emotional scenes sometimes and just need to write more lighthearted stuff and my mind isn't in the right place. Yeah, especially when it's like scenes like that with like a lot of emotional weight kind of demand, you know, more from you to make it like hit the way you want because otherwise it just can like come across as like a Dhar Mann video if you don't know what you're doing. fewer pages demand more effort. At least as far as the writing goes. You can let your creativity loose with more serious things also. It's just there's less pressure, I think. How do you feel about the AI art video? A YouTuber I like, Noodle, made one and openly despises it. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that video of his. I've made my own AI art video. Yeah, I don't know. What did Noodle say? Because my take is pretty much, you know, that I don't like it. That I don't like it, and it's built off of stolen work, and it completely misses the point of art in the first place. It like treats it like a product instead of like expression. And people who use it and then are like, I am an artist, are wrong, because if you commission someone and you come up with what they're gonna draw, like, okay, I want my character doing this, this, and this, and then the artist makes it, you don't then go around and say, I made this. Like, you don't unless you're like an idiot. Whoa. Squibsland. Squibsland, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hope your stream is nice. The comparison I hear is ordering a pizza and then saying you made it yourself. Yeah, it's like that. Because I think that's a better comparison for people who aren't artists or never commissioned artists. Because if you say, like, oh, if it's like a commission, people who aren't in the art world, who are the people who probably like use AI art because they're like aren't in that world, that's that's probably a better way for like them to also understand it. Stream was good. Yeah, nice. At that point, you're a producer, not an artist. But even like a producer, like, I don't know. I feel like a producer does more work or pretty. Trista56, thank you for uh the sub with Prime. Thank you. Thanks for being a nutty buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I mostly just think all the AI stuff is stupid. Like it's just like capitalism incarnate, where it's like, oh, you're like removing the value and like humanity of things for like your own monetary benefit. And it's like, oh, time. Now things can be done faster. And it's like, well, I don't know. Maybe things, maybe not everything should be done at like, you know, with efficiency as like the goal. Like efficiency is cool, but I don't think that should be like the end goal for like humanity. Because otherwise it's like, yeah, then it's just like the AI like summaries. It's like, oh, I'm getting a summary of my group chat and then responding to that with a AI written prompt. And it's like, okay, then what are you even doing? You're just like rolling glass balls along a glass table. Not even that. You're just like grunting at each other like cavemen. Like you're not even like actually like saying anything or listening. You're just going, "Ugh." I'm gonna head out now. Hope everyone a good stream. Your art looks wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Squibsland. Yeah, I hope you get some rest. And yeah, thanks for the raid. Yeah, there's no point to analyze the work of AIs. There's no decision to each brushstroke. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. And there's some people just use it and they just don't think about it. And it sucks. Like there was this one channel that like I started watching. Um and they like talked about books and stuff and they'd like rank them and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I do want to get more into reading and I think it's cool that there's like a YouTube channel about like books that people might not know about or whatever. But then like I noticed that they use like AI images sometimes like in their thumbnails or like in the video and then I just like feel like I don't want to watch this anymore now. I'm like, bro, just use clip art or something. Like, I don't know. And then I had like an even worse thing happen where this musical artist that I've listened to for a bit, they're kind of small. They're called Surf with a PH, SERPH. And I like their music and a lot of their like albums have like really cool art that's kind of like psychedelic or whatever. But they're like cool. And their most recent album is like very obviously like AI generated art and it like doesn't look good. And I was just like looking at it and I was just like, I feel like this is AI and now I don't want to listen to this album. And it's like, I don't know, you were able to pay artists before to make your album covers. So like what like what now? Why are you doing this now? Like which channel? I don't know. I forget what they were called. They weren't big. It was like, but it was kind of like obvious. Like if you watched the channel, it wasn't like oh, it's like oh, you could barely tell it's AI. It was like no, they're definitely using like AI images. Poorly drawn doodles. Yeah, like I don't know. I would much rather that than ooh, this thing looks technically impressive, but also like it doesn't because like if you know anything about art and you look at like AI art, it's like it's just there's just like this weird vibe to it that is like, oh, this is bad. Like it just feels like soulless or like very like too polished. The small Therian artist, I used to use AI for that one art, but worked to correct it. Yeah, like I don't. I'm not like I'm not on the hill of like, oh, you should, if you ever use AI once, you should die or anything like that. But it's like, I don't know. I think if people tell you like, hey, maybe I don't use this, and you like keep using it, then it's like, okay, you suck. Um, but the artist I'm talking about, they're uh they're from Japan, so I don't even know if they speak English. I'm not even sure. And I don't know if they have any like social medias or anything. And I'm like, I don't know. Am I gonna go out of my way to like message this person to be like, hey, you used AI art on your new album cover, and I don't like that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to. That's like more work than I'm willing to put in. Mm. That's why I just listen to a single artist 24/7. Well, that's not good. I mean, that's fine if that's like what you like, but I mean, it does suck that like yeah, now it's like on the internet you can't really, you have to be like extra skeptical of like everything. Even like funny animal videos. It's like funny animal videos were awesome because it's like, oh my god, I can't believe that dog did that. Oh my god, what the dog doing? Like, and now it's like, did that dog do that? Did that dog even do that, or am I being bamboozled? And then I'm like, if they didn't even do it, then what's the point of this video? To watch like a meat meat puppet do something? I'm like, that's not fun. It's fun because it happened. Did the person commissioning this piece say what the species was called? Um, the reference. Um, no, I don't think so. I didn't even know what like their name is, unless it's just the name of the person who commissioned it. It is a good design. Like I do like this design a lot. like a bat cat thing, sort of. But these aren't like bat wings; they're like angel wings or bird wings. I don't know. It's an interesting character. It's cool. I'm gonna depart here. Have fun with stream. Bye, Junebug. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Thanks for chilling. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night, Fall Punk. Why don't we all go to sleep now? No, I'm too hungry for that. I gotta like make dinner after this. Too hungry for sleep. I have to learn more like recipes. Cause I'm just like I just make the same like 5 things. And I just like alternate between them. And I want to learn how to make more things, but I also want them to be like easy to make. And once I make it like twice, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know. Any more like easy but delicious recipes. Give me those. I'll try to stop by for more in the future. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to do more streams in general. Like I'm trying to at least do once a week, I think. Hmm. I've been learning more pan fry recipes. Just made sausage and eggs. Sausage and eggs. Well, I mean, I've never made sausage, but I know how to make eggs. Figured out an evil hack for making yummy food for cheap at uni. Uh, Vegans have these vegan chicken fillets, and rather than having to buy a ton of sauce, I buy some garlic naan bread and use that as the buns. Like this weird garlic non-vegan chicken sandwich, and it's the most delicious, the most broke delicious thing. Yeah, I need more like broke delicious things. I think broke delicious things that I can like make and then like stretch that out for like the next, I can have it like 2 more nights after that. Because I don't know, I don't like cooking every day if I can help it. I already make breakfast every day. Like cool to have more dinners that I can like make a whole bunch of and then have like every other day for like the week. Become allergic to wheat and most plants, so I'm learning to cook a bunch of meat. What? become allergic to wheat? How does that happen? Can that happen to anyone? I feel like wheat's in like everything. It's in pasta and bread and pasta. Maybe not all pastas. Thing called LTP, where there's a protein in all plants that becomes poisonous to me. Oh my god. So do you have to take I mean you don't have to answer if it's too personal, but do you have to take like a lot of vitamins? Do you get like the right nutrients and stuff? You know, taking vitamin pills? Yeah, you don't want to get scurvy. I try and like eat vegetables and stuff, but I still take vitamins. I just take like a multivitamin. I think this one looks pretty good. You need all the gummy vitamins at once, but you will die in a day. Oh my god. I think there was an episode of like House MD where that was happening, I think. I remember it. My mom used to watch that show all the time. And there was like one episode where like this kid was like sick and they didn't know why. They were like, "Why is this kid sick? He was so healthy," or something. Or like he had some other thing wrong with it. I don't know, but his brother was like giving him like tons of like gummy vitamins because of because his brother wanted him to like get better, and that like made him worse because he was like eating like handfuls of gummy vitamins like all the time. Yeah, the kid wanted his brother to be stronger or whatever. Yeah, that episode. And I remember that. I was like, whoa. It's like, what? You can't just eat a million gummy vitamins? One time as a kid, I ate a bunch of vitamin gummies, spent an hour in the bathroom sobbing and repenting to God because I genuinely thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. But I think also just eating that many gummies would probably, yeah, like make you like shit like crazy. Like there's that one video the dude ate like the giant gummy bear and then like he like he like explodes in the bathroom. Never realized how many candies secretly have meat products in them till I became vegetarian. What? Oh yeah. Well, I know gelatin does, which I don't like. I'm like, really? They have to use like powder from like horse hooves or something. I think is what like I was told. Like we don't have a substitute for that. I think I have tried vegan gummies though, and they're definitely different. They're not bad. Yeah, why can't they use the hooves from horseradish? That's so yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Worcester, 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 Worcestershire. I don't know how to say it. Worcester. I think my dad says Worcester. Worcester sauce uses the anchovies. What? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Yeah, my dad just says Worcester. Worcestershire. 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 Like when we were saying bottle of water, but I reduced the bottle a wall. Yeah, I don't know. Naming things is I don't know. I don't know how they come up with it. There's meanings behind a lot of the British town names, like a lot of them have geographical meanings. I think a lot of town names in America are just named off of, at least in New England, a lot of the town names are just like named after towns in actual England, which I guess makes sense considering it's called New England. Shire means county. The Shire. So the Shire is literally just the county. Hampton means town on river leading to the sea. Oh yeah, we have some Hamptons in New York, like the Hamptons. Wick means bay. What? Yeah, English is weird. I don't know. I think that's like the main lesson here. We whistle some lovely cheap bland microwave rice. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm probably just gonna make like some pasta with like spinach and mushrooms or something. That's like my quick easy meal sometimes. Either that or like I have frozen taquitos in the freezer. But I just had a quesadilla last night, so I might hold off on that. Hello, Jackie. Hi, Magnus Cat. How y'all doing? We're chilling. I'm running low on Steam, if you can't tell. Uh, but I want to finish like doing like coloring the line art for this before I go make dinner. So, we're still just chilling. I'm watching cooking animes like Campfire Cooking Delicious in Dungeon to get recipe ideas. Did they actually go over the recipes in Delicious in Dungeon? I've wanted to check that out. Let's show out. Yeah, that's cool. Started doing answers to your friend 2 months ago and saw I was like almost finishing it. I was like, I don't suffer enough and decided to add animated elements to it. Oh my god. Why would you do that? These are the last of my commissions on my queue. So I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna power through this. I just want to finish it. That bunny plush on the desk in your Blender video based on a real plushie? The one with the horn, yeah. It's an anxiety fox plushie. I forget what the name of this one is. Oh yeah, support bunny. I saw it at a convention and I thought it was super cute. So yes, it's like a little jackalope. Squimsh the bunny. That's what I was doing. I picked it up. I was like, I was looking at it. Uh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, but I have to power through. I have to. Mm. Mm. Who's the maker? I would just look up Anxiety Fox. That's like the brand, or like, they're an artist on. I forget their at. But that's what I would look up if I was trying to find it. Anxiety Fox. Toast. All toasters toast. Think I found them. Sure thing. They have cute art. Leg. Mm. almost done. Almost. Chaka. Hi, Rocco. What's up? Just chilling. Cool. Me too. Woo woo. Yod. I'm almost done with this. There we go. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go with this color for what's it called? For the shirt. It's like, what is this thing called? A shirt. So I'm going to keep that on like a separate layer. So I can change that if I want to. Blah, blah. Okay. I think this looks good. Actually, maybe it needs a little. Ah, needs a little bit behind the eyes. Look at that. Look at the furry. Look at this freaking furry. Okay. What? What did I just do? What? What did I just do? What did I just do? Wait, where'd the... Did I accidentally just close that? Huh? Wait. No, don't tell me it's... Don't tell me, please. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. I was like, did I just close that without it saving somehow? I don't even know what button I pressed. I think I went to press Control S and then I like missed. Oh my god. Okay, well. Looks like it's fine. Uh Classic Porter. Yeah, if you're a Jackademia stream frequenter, you know. You know. All right. I'm gonna be done for today. Thanks for chilling with me. I'm gonna see if anyone is live that we can raid into. Yeah. Oh, Chris is live. We're gonna raid into Chris. That is the plan. But yeah, you know. Thanks for hanging with me, y'all. And hope y'all have like a great rest of your night / day, whatever. And yeah, thanks for chilling. And I might be back next week. Potentially. That's my plan. I want to try and stream like once a week, so you know, be on the lookout for that. I'm doing that thing on Blue Sky where you could like say that you're like what I don't even know what to say. Where you can say that you're live and it like shows up in your profile. So yeah, I don't know. If you follow me on Blue Sky, that's another way you could know. But yeah. I never know what to do for freaking raid messages. I don't know. We're running out of time anyway. I don't care. There's no raid message if you oh wait. Oh no, I pressed the unraid button. Hold on. Okay, we can do a raid message because I accidentally canceled the raid, so now it's back. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The raid message is literally it's just howdy. It's howdy. If y'all want to copy that. This music makes it sound like I'm like dying. I might as well be. I'm gonna go eat some pasta. So bye bye.